Howdy, Barons. This is Baron TV, and we are back with another episode of Girls Varsity Volleyball. I'm here with
Emma Books.
Emma Books, and on cameras it's going to be Wyatt Nepper, and I also have Romeo here with us from BTV1. As we get started tonight, as you guys might have seen on the scoreboard, it's going to be Barons 4, now Legends 3. They are definitely bringing it back. They are not letting the Barons get too far ahead. So, Emma, you were here for the JV game. What did you see beforehand that started us off and just got the energy up?
Our JV girls definitely were showing competitiveness on this court, which I love to see that. It was a pretty quick game, but still entertaining to watch. And I was seeing great skills, communication from all the girls on the team. And they look like they're having a lot of fun, which is great to see.
Yeah, not only the girls on the team, but the student section that we have here tonight. The student section for the Barons is always phenomenal, in my opinion. You know, it's great for the Lady Barons trying their hardest out here to just hear their fellow Barons come and support them as loud as they can. Right now, it's going to be Barons 5, Legends 3. We're going to see Abby Stoller.
Aubrey Stoller.
Aubrey Stoller. That is my fault, Barons. Getting my names confused too sometimes. Now, Emma, again, I have a goal for you.
Yep.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it shouldn't be that hard because it looks like Lily Jackson is not here tonight. Last time Claire Woodcox was on here with me, and she confused those two multiple
The Lilies?
times. Yep. Speaking of the Lilies, our varsity team for tonight is going to be number 1, Evie Weber, number 2, Allie Frudenberger, number 3, Lily Jackson, who is not here, but congrats to her for all the hard work that she puts towards this team. Number 5, Haley Hughes. Number 6, Kylie McCann. Number 7, Lily Van Gessel. Number 8, Julia McBride. Number 9, Vivian Irk. Number 10, Autumn Klinker. Number 11, Abby Paulson. Number 12, Stella Gehrig. Number 13, Aubrey Stoller. And number 14, Ella Nixon. That is going to be your varsity lineup for tonight's game.
That's a great group of girls there. Love to see the girls returning from the previous years. Also love to see the new faces we have there. Stella Gehrig,
Yeah.
she is one of our freshmen, only freshman on varsity this year. So I love to see what she's brought to the team, and I love to see what she does in the later years.
You know, it's always good to see some of the lower classmen in some of the most competitive parts of the team. It just shows how much hard work that we have coming into the high school from the middle school.
Definitely.
Oh, and that is going to be a big fall on the Legend side. Number 24, but she's just going to get right back up and get right back in the game. On the Barons side, looks to be Lily Van Gessel with a nice serve, but it was going to be a little bit too much power. And it's going to be out, which is going to put the Barons at 9 and the Legends at 5. Great start for the Barons and a not too bad start for the Legends.
Another serve with more power.
Another
Number 13
serve.
from Northside. Happens to everyone, though.
You know, it always happens. Sometimes you miscalculate your own strength, you know. It's too strong. Looks like on the Barons side, it's going to be number 2, Allie Frudenberger with a serve.
At last night's game, Allie had a great streak going for all of her serves. Hope to see that tonight, too.
That's going to be a point for the Barons, which is going to put them at 11. Great start for the Barons. So, Emma, what are you hoping from this game? Is there any certain things that you're hoping to see on the court, or is it just a win? Are you just coming here looking for a win?
I'm hoping to see that we continue to be able to switch between offense and defense very well. We showed that really well last night, which we did great that game. So I think as long as we continue that, then we'll do great this game too.
Yeah, I'm really, on top of all that, which those are great examples, I'm really hoping to see the energy stay the same throughout the entire game, if not spike a little bit towards the end as they hopefully reach their victory. Looks like they're going to miscalculate how far the ball went, and they're just going to let it fall right before the net, which is going to put the Barons at 11 and the Legends at 6. That'll keep the Barons at 11 and keep them in the lead with about 5.
Looks like we've got 45 seconds on the clock as the girls regroup a little bit.
You know, Emma, I have mentioned this before with Claire. The way that the Barons meet really inspires me. I mean, just the way that they circle up, and even Northside too, just shows how much they're really like aware of how each other are feeling and how each other are playing. I mean, and with I think it was New Haven, they just had a lineup, and as you can, you can't really see, but also, what is it? Northside is also kind of doing the same thing. I think a circle just really brings your team together and just makes sure that they're all, you know, focused on keeping each other's spirits up and making sure that they're working as hard as they can.
Those are all great points. Connection is definitely essential between the girls. Without those connections, definitely hard to communicate with each other. And, you know, when you have those connections, you do better overall throughout the game. Looks like the girls are back out on the court. Number 3 for the not New Haven, Northside serving.
I think that's going to be a net ball, which is going to give it back to the Barons and put them at 12. For the Barons, looks like it's going to be number 6 serving. And there's going to be 2 nice bumps there for Northside. Still getting that
Great
down
tip there by Vivian Irk.
And as we said before at volleyball games, Vivian Irk is very tall. She's the very tall one for the team. And if you haven't tuned into volleyball and other occasions, the wide range of heights for the girls out here for the Barons is just insane to me. I mean, you got Barons all the way at, what is it, 5'4", all the way up to like 6'1", which that is a crazy scale to be working with, but they all do try as hard as they can, and it's all about the mindset. It's really all about the work ethic. Like, you can come out here, be the best player, be the smartest player, be the strongest player, but if you don't have a good mindset, it's not going to be good for you.
That is exactly right. All about your attitude on this court. That's why I love seeing this positive attitude between the girls. Even the girls that aren't on the court, I love seeing that they're supporting people who are playing during the moment.
It's going to be a nice bump from Northside. They're going to send it over. Bump, set, spike from number 6 on the Barons, and they're going to save it on Northside. And they're going to get it over and get a, that's going to be a point for Northside, which is going to put them at 7.
Looks like number 24 for Northside will be serving.
If I remember correctly, number 24 was the one to take that heavy fall earlier.
Yeah, there was big collision. Looks like she bounced back pretty well, though.
You know, what I'm seeing right now, Emma, the way that this game is going to go, the Barons are really just like, if I had to put it in my words, I would say foaming out of the mouth to just send that ball to the other side. I mean, they are really...
They are showing the aggressiveness tonight.
Having at it, which, you know, is never a bad thing, but you don't want to go too hard because then you'll obviously hit the ball out.
Yeah.
But, like, that was good.
Very close one right there, right on the line.
You know, and maybe it just needs to be that power just needs to go down to the ground instead of further. I mean, I don't play volleyball, so I don't really know.
No, that's definitely true. These girls have a lot of power. It's great seeing that because they can get it, like just like that serve. Goes all the way to the back. Definitely have to control that power.
Yeah. I mean, and sending it to the back is always a good thing for the Barons because that just means that, if I'm correct, the opposing team that has the ball has 3 hits to get it to the other side, which is
Correct.
that bump, set, spike that you really want to get into order.
Nice set by Ali Frudenberger.
And a nice bump from Lily Van Gessel. It's going to be out for the Barons, which is going to put the Legends at 10, Barons at 16, as you can see there on the screen, Barons at home. Looks like number 0 from Northside is going to be serving. Nice serve.
Looks like the Barons could not keep a hold of that one.
Number 6 was just barely going to miss it. shout out to Wyatt Nepper, our cameraman, for letting us use his phone to get some of these names down. Number 6 is going to be Kylie McCon. We've seen a lot of great saves from her tonight. Looks like they had a sub out. Don't know who it was. That is my fault for not paying attention. But Autumn Klinker is going to be up to serve. She's going to send it right over. And Northside, I think, is going to, yep, she's just going to nick that ball, and that's going to send a point over to the Barons and send the serve back over to the Barons with Autumn Klinker, number 10, serving it for the Barons. So any familiar faces down there? Anybody who you're, you know, in cahooties with down there?
In cahooties. I know Evie Weber, and she's in my grade, along with Allie Frudenberger. Those two are both sophomores like me. I do know some of the upperclassmen, like Julia McBride, all very friendly. How about you, Tucker?
I'm doing amazing, if not fantastic, Emma. I've had a pretty great day. Show choir was amazing. And, you know, I do know that I will be trying out for a solo this season. But enough about me, Emma. How's your night been?
My night's been pretty good. Had some cross-country practice, getting ready for our meet on Saturday, which I'm very excited about.
It's going to be a really powerful hit from, I think, Aubrey Stoller.
Looks like Aubrey Stoller is sitting out now, and Ella Nixon on the court now.
You know, just like our days, Emma, I really hope that this game goes just as well for the Barons as our days were for us.
Little too much power on that one from the north side.
These teams are both just really at each other's throats right now. Like, they really just want to get these points like that, like over and over again from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, definitely putting the pressure on each other, trying to intimidate one another. But both sides are doing great at keeping up with the pressure.
Don't know what that was. That
little
was
collision, I think.
Because from what I saw, a person hit it into the net, then hit it again, which I didn't think that was allowed to happen. I thought you were only allowed to hit it once.
Correct.
Oh. You know, Emma, from what I'm seeing right now, is the main thing that's going on is the Barons are just serving it with as much power as they can, and right before it goes out, Northside just really wants to get it back over there. And, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, getting the ball back over there is crucial, but if it's going to go out, let it go out. You don't want to get out on your own team.
Yes, I definitely think that they're kind of getting in a rut of the ball kind of gets out of control, but looks like they broke that cycle. Didn't spin out just then, but looks like the Barons are at 24, Northside at 13 now.
There's going to be some anger on the field from number 3. Looks like she was going to spike it and just didn't. Don't know what that was all about. And that's going to be a nice block from, who was that?
Vivian Erd. Great defense.
You know, it's really hard to just get that ball around somebody as tall as Vivian Erd.
Definitely. That height has great advantage on this court, especially being front row there.
I would know. 6'5", by the way. Never forget.
You're definitely not 6'5".
I have no clue what you're talking about, Emma. That's going to be a serve from number 13 on the north side, but something is wrong. Looks like she went a little too far with her serve, and that's going to put the Barons at 25, Legends at 14, as you can see on the
Barons winning the first set.
And that is going to be an amazing first set for the Barons. All right. As we get ready to take a break here for the next 3 minutes, we hope you Barons sit tight. We'll be right back with you. All right, Barons, and we're coming back at you with, don't know what that was, coming back at you with 10 seconds left, about 5 now. That's my fault for being a little short. We're going to get back on the field. Looks like we're going to have number 10, Autumn Clinker, number 9, Vivian Irk, number 6, Kylie McCann, number 1, Evie Weber, number 13, Aubrey Stoller, and number 12, Sela Gehrig on the court. Oh, and Lily Van Gessel is going to run out there and just get ready to play some volleyball.
Looks like Lily Van Gessel took place of Vivian. So, Tucker, I am looking forward to this next set.
Me too. That first set was kind of amazing for the Barons. And we're going to get off started great with Autumn Clinker with the serve. Nice couple of bumps from Northside, and it's going to be a bump set spike.
Amazing spike by Sela Gehrig.
Sela Gehrig out there with an amazing spike.
She's got some power behind her hits, as do most of our girls.
As I will always say while watching a volleyball game, I would hate to be that ball. And we get ready here again with Autumn Clinker for a wonderful serve, and it's just going to be a little too powerful. And that's going to send the ball over to Northside with number 0 as their server. Seen a lot of number 0 here. She's going to serve it, and it's just not going to make it barely. That's going to put the Barons at 2, the Legends at 1 with a Baron lead.
Aubrey Stoller now, number 13.
Yes,
up for the Barons.
Aubrey Stoller. Nice eye, Emma. And again, it's just going to be a little too underpowered.
Looks like Ella Nixon is subbing in for Aubrey Stoller.
It's going to be a tie. Tie between the Barons and Northside Legends.
Solid serve from number 7 from Northside.
And Gessel on her knees for the block. And she's going to try to send it over. And she's just not going to get it over. She's going to hit it a little too lightly, in my opinion. Looks like
Sela Gehrig.
Sela Gehrig is going to be up for the serve. Again, she's the only freshman on varsity, so congrats for her. She's going to send it over with the serve. Again, it's just not going to make it over that net. That's going to put it at another tie between the Barons, 3-3 with the Legends.
Lily Van Gessel subbing in for Sela Gehrig.
A lot closer of a set this time around than the first one was, Emma. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think it definitely is closer. I think that Northside wants to keep that gap closed between the two teams. It's definitely hard when the gap gets bigger. You know, you get in like a rough mindset. So I think that break in between sets help them recoup.
Just talk, yeah. I mean, also, what I am noticing, a little inside tidbit from me, is it could just be me again. Sorry to postpone you from my very important information. Northside is getting a little bit of an attitude when they don't get it over, but something good from that is when they do get it over, they are very proud of themselves, which congrats for them. But I mean, the Barons, even if they don't get it over, they are still always making sure each other are having the best game that they can.
I think that is something that helps our Barons, that keeping that mindset, that allows them to be able to switch between their offense and defense, which is just crucial for them to be able to play good. So I love seeing that between them.
Looks like Aubrey Stoller is going to sub out for Ella Nixon with the Barons at 5, Legends at 4. Looks like Kylie McCann, one of the two, is going to serve, and that's going to lead to a point for the Barons.
It was a great spike by Vivian Irk. Now putting the Barons at 6 and Northside at 4.
Kylie McCann up again with the serve. Love to see the energy from the student section as well. That's going to be a nice bump, and a spike, which is that going to be in?
That was in.
People are going to say that's in. I don't know about you, but
really?
I could just be blind. I do have a couple computers in my way. But, you know, good for Northside for getting that point there. Number 3 at Northside is going to be serving. She's going to get ready. She's going to go up, serve it over, and it's going to make it over. Great defense from Lily Van Gessel and a spike-ish.
Kind of a tip over the net. It was a great fake out they had too.
But it is going to lead to the Barons and Legends being tied. Number 3 again on Northside is going to be serving. And it's just not going to make it over this time. That's going to put the Barons at 7 with a lead of 1 to the Legends.
Number 7 for the Barons, Lily
Van Gessel.
Yeah.
Van Gessel.
Get those lilies mixed up.
Maybe it's just you and Claire. Maybe there's something I'm not noticing, but I mean, I don't even think they look the same that much.
Lily Van Gessel up to serve again for the Barons. Solid serve there.
Nice bump from Northside. Another one, and it's going to be kind of a tip over. It's going to be
nice spike from Julia McBride. Northside was able to keep hold of it though.
Bump, and it's going to be over. They're going to set it, spike it, tip it, kind of, and it's going to be out on Northside, which is going to give the Barons the point. What is that, Emma, on the scoreboard?
Barons 9 and Northside 6.
Love to see that. Nice to finally see a lead with the Barons. Moving against it with another spike, and Northside's just sending it right out.
Just got that heat behind those serves there.
It's going to put the Barons at 10, Legends at 6. Hopefully it can just be a clean sweep for the Barons tonight. Is what
looks
I
like
really
Lily Van Gessel's got a streak going on. Knock on wood, she can keep serving.
Too bad we don't have any wood near us, Emma. Looks like you might have just jinxed it.
Think I did.
Can't believe you, Emma.
Aubrey Stoller spiking that out.
This is going to put the Legends at 7, 3 behind the Barons, who are at the big 1-0. Double digits there for the Barons. Gonna get ready. There's going to be a bump, set, spike by...
Great save by Northside, though.
It's going to be a bump, set, spike. And Aubrey Stoller is going to spike it and get the point. Good for her. Looks like there's going to be a sub out for...
Julia McBride for, pardon me.
Autumn Klinker.
Correct.
Yes. And then another one, maybe?
Looks like Ali Friedenberger for Evie Weber.
Nice to see all the girls getting playing time. That is going to be another powerful spike for the Barons. I mean, I love to see the lead, but if the Barons are going to want to keep the lead through this set, they're going to definitely want to slow down a tiny smidge bit and just make sure it stays in the game.
It's like you said earlier, Tucker, about being aggressive, but being able to control that. Because when it gets out of hand is when we start making mistakes.
Yeah, aggressiveness is good as long as you know how to use it for you. For you, is that the right terminology?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Looks
Can
like
never be too
another
almost right.
2 more sub-ins. Ella Nixon for Aubrey Stoller, and it was...
Somebody
looks like
for somebody.
I missed that.
Somebody for somebody. I missed it too, but you are definitely keeping an eye out more than I am.
Maybe it's because you wear glasses, Tucker.
You know what? If anything, I should be able to argue that I see better because of that, Emma.
Great defense by the Barons. Evie Weber and Sela Gehrig able to hit that ball back to Northside's side.
By the way, that last serve came from Ella Nixon, number 14, and she's going to be serving again with the Barons at 13, Legends at 8. She's going to send it over, and it's going to be a nice bump, set, spike for Northside. Nice save from Ella Nixon. Bump, set.
Nice tip over by Sela Gehrig.
Tip over by Sela Gehrig. That's going to put the Barons at 14, Legends at 8, as you can see on the scoreboard there. I'm liking the look of that scoreboard with a minute left, it looks like. They're, oh no, not a minute left. They're just going to take a minute to huddle up. Correct. They're just going to make sure they're all in check and know exactly what's going on.
I think that Northside definitely is going to have to recoup a little bit, because seeing that gap grow between the 2 scores, it's definitely hard. But as long as they're keeping a good mindset, I think that they can still play very well tonight.
I mean, if I were Northside, I would be taking into account the fact that the Barons are very, very aggressive this match, and I think I'd start leaning off the ball a little bit as soon as it comes over.
I think so too. Definitely some of those balls might be out if they left it alone.
But again, you don't want
Hard
to
to
be too
judge it.
careful because you don't want to wait and then have it just go straight into your
Yeah.
court.
Yeah, it's probably best to try and get it anyways, because it's hard to judge if it's going to be out. Sometimes it's right on that line.
Very hard to judge. We're going to get started here again, as well as let you know the score. Barons 14, Legends 8. That's going to be 6-point lead for the Barons with Ella Nixon serving again. You know, Emma, you're kind of quiet this game. I wonder what that's all about. You wanna give us the lowdown on what's happening? Don't want to steal the spotlight from you.
Yeah, kind of stealing my words there, Tucker.
I did hear you go, take a big deep breath, getting ready, and I just kind of swooped in and got it.
A little bit. Looks like Northside's going to have lots of power on that one, trying to be more aggressive, but that will be out. Putting the Barons at 15 and Northside at 9.
It's going to be another 6-point lead. Excuse me, yawn, tired. Another 6-point lead for the Barons.
Number 12 for the Barons, Sela Garrick serving. Solid serve there. Northside's able to keep hold of it, but they will put it into the net.
Looks like there's going to be some argument on the court for who is going to set that one.
Communication, communication. Sela Garrick up again for the Barons for serving. Another solid serve, very low to the ground. Hard to get those ones. Northside showed the effort, but could not quite get that one.
I apologize for me from here on out if I cannot get the names correctly. My cheat sheet has shut off.
That's okay.
So
Sela Garrick.
It's going to be a nice, and it looks like Vivian.
Nice save by DeKalb.
I don't know if you saw what I saw, but it looked a little bit as if Vivian Irk was a little scared of the ball there. She tapped it with that one hand and said, oop.
A little bit.
But it did end up getting the Barons the point, and that is going to be double the score of what the Legends has, which is going to be 18-9.
Sela Garrick up again.
Up. Sela. And it's
a little
going
bit
to
of power
be
on that
bump,
one.
Bump. All the way over. Nice.
Northside was able to
Northside.
save that one.
They're going to set it and spike it over. They're going to save it again. Bump, bump, spike. You know, Emma, from Northside,
that was a great spike there.
From Northside, I'm noticing a lot of bump spikes. I'm not noticing a lot of setting from Northside, so I wonder if that's a communication thing or if that's just their strategy.
That's a good thought, Tucker. I have noticed that too. I wonder if that allows them to control the ball a little bit more. I'm not sure though. Seems like setting would.
Sela Garrick going to send it back over the street.
And that'll be in. Another point for the Barons.
That's going to be an ace if I'm correct.
You are.
Sela Garrick. Good for her, which is going to be Barons 20. Legends 9. This looks like, in my personal, advanced, intelligent opinion, a sweep for the Barons in this set. But I could always be wrong. Northside could definitely bring the heat and just get 11 points in a row. Anything is possible, Emma.
Looks like Northside was able to get over the net, but hit it out, so that will be another point for the Barons, putting the Barons at 21 and Northside at 9. Sela Garrick again with another great serve. Northside not being able to hold on to that one, and it will be out.
You know, if Northside was going to start their streak on that one, it was not going to happen. But you never know. You never know. So anything can happen at any time.
True, true.
You know, Emma, with Sela Garrick's serve there, I wanted to give her the credit for that. With all sports games, you know, I do like a nice clean sweep win, but my favorite games to be at are the ones that are just tight, cutthroat, and just down to the bottom line.
I love those games too.
Those
the tension is
fun.
real.
And you definitely see, you know, because with, you know, clean sweeps are always good, but like when you see the student section start, you know, after the 24th time, I should say, with the score on the board of cheering just over and over and over again, it kind of gets less special I would say, than if it were like, 9-9 right now and the Barons were to get one.
Definitely. Seeing quite a few aces from Sela Gehrig right now.
I do see why she is the only freshman on varsity. She is definitely on what I would say 14 straight. I think that was student section yelling, "She's amazing."
I thought they said freshman.
Oh,
I
they
think
did say she's a freshman.
Yes, I got word from our tech that is what they said.
I don't know about that chant there, Barons. I mean, yeah, she is a freshman, but I think she's amazing. Just fits the mark a tiny bit better.
Definitely. If you weren't up here, then you should be down there leading that student section.
I don't know about all that. I think I get pummeled a little bit.
No, it's okay. Looks like we got a few minutes on the clock.
You know what it looks like? It looks like allergies are hitting the BTV studio. I don't know if you heard it at home, Barons, but I did hear a little bit of a sniffle coming from Emma.
Yep, been going on for many weeks now. My allergies have been flaring up. Got kind of a cold right now.
It's a natural thing, Emma. Don't get too embarrassed.
It's okay.
Happens to the best of us. Not me, though. I'm just too amusing.
Your 6'5" self.
6'5", nonchalant.
Yeah, okay.
Nonchalant dreadhead. Barons at home, if you don't understand nonchalant dreadhead, ask your children. They know exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing too bad, nothing too bad.
Minute 35 on the clock, and
is that for their timeout, or is that for their...
I believe that is a timeout.
No, that's going to be the end of the set. I'm pretty positive.
Oh, you are correct then.
As I normally am, in my expert opinion.
Okay.
My
very humble
opinion. Emma, it is always good to be humble. I mean, with this amazing streak from the Barons, they just got to make sure that they don't underestimate any team that they go up against, let that be Northside, Angola, Prairie Heights, all of those teams which they faced already,
That's very true, because at any moment tables could turn, I believe the saying is.
I don't know how many sets are there in a volleyball game.
There are 3 sets.
Looks like it is going to be the Barons win. 5?
5. I was incorrect.
5 sets.
Best of 5.
Oh, best of 5. And then if the time runs out, it's whoever has the most. So if Barons do win this next set, I'm pretty positive that means it is their game. And they will win.
You are correct, Tucker.
Now, do the sets go to 25, or it is always just a timer? Oh, so the sets do go to 25, which is what led the Barons to winning that last set. They did get to 25, which it looked like it was 25-9.
I believe so.
Think. Great.
Looks like both teams are now taking the court again as the timer has ran out.
Back on the court, looks like we're going to have number 10, Autumn Klinker, number 13, Aubrey Stoller, number 12,
Sela Gehrig,
number 7, Lily Van Gessel,
number 6 there is
I know this
Kylie McCann. And
number 1, that's going to be
Evie Weber.
I almost said Emily Weber. That wouldn't look very good on my part. But as I said, my cheat sheet is no longer in my hands, Barons, so that is my fault. Special thanks to Wyatt Nepper for getting my cheat sheet again, so now you guys will never know that I'm messing up.
Northside will be serving. Number 0 was able to get there over the net.
It's going to be a very close save for the Barons, and it's going to be in or out.
That was out.
Out.
Great effort from the Barons, but just missing the line there.
Got a little confused. Looked like somebody on Northside got a little angry with that one. Don't know why they were too
I
angry.
saw that as well. Number 0 back up to serve again for Northside. Evie Weber getting that.
Save from Evie Weber. That's going to be Northside too. Like I said, they could always just bring this back. It'd be a long night for us, though.
It would. Be interesting game, though, to watch.
It's going to be nice. Bump set spike. Nice.
Yawning over there.
Yawning. I am tired.
If it is a long night, you might be falling asleep.
Might hear a little bit of snoring. Gonna be the first point for the Barons up there, which is gonna put them at 1 with the Legends at 2. As you can see on your screens at home, Barons, you know, always like to make sure to give you a little, you know, screen time just in case, you know, you're cooking, not really paying attention, just look at the screen.
You're very
always see the
considerate,
score.
Tucker.
You know, I'm always thinking about my Barons at home. Looks like Autumn Klinker is going to be up for the serve. She has had a pretty good run tonight with serving.
Looks like Northside was able to keep that one under control.
Going to be a set from Autumn Klinker.
Nice spike from Evie Weber, but Northside is able to save it.
13 is going to fall on the table. Down there.
Another great spike.
A nice
great
save.
effort. Oh, but looks like Northside will hit it into the net, tying up the score 2-2.
Emma, it could just be my lack of an attention span, but I haven't really seen too much switching from Northside tonight.
I believe that's correct. I have seen
I could be wrong, though.
I have seen a couple of the girls switching in and out, though.
You know, I'm just so focused on our Lady Barons right now. I'm just super excited for their game tonight because they are having an amazing game in my, again, personal expert opinion.
Expert. Okay. Very humble.
Always.
Great spike by Sela Gehrig. Was able to slip through the cracks on the north side's court.
The Barons. Love to see those points.
Looks like the Barons are taking the lead now with 3-2.
Autumn Klinker is going to be up for the serve again. She's going to send it over, and it's going to be in.
Close call there, but
A couple of bad yells from Northside, it sounds like. I think I heard him yelling, out, out, out. This was in. Autumn Klinker is going to be up for the serve again. Got a nice straight going here. That's going to be bump, bump, bump over. Lily Van Gessel is going to set it with
Aubrey Solar with the heat behind that spike there.
It's going to put the Barons at 5, Legends at 2. Show you on your screen there, Barons, for just a second. As we cut back to Autumn Klinker again with this serve.
A little too much power on that one.
Powerful. That's going to be okay. That's going to be a nice streak for Autumn Klinker. I think that was a 5-point streak.
Looks like we had a sub in on north side.
They're going to serve it over. Lily Van Gessel is going to put it up. And Autumn's going to set it, and it's going to be a spike from Sela Gehrig. I am getting there with the names.
Very good.
Looks like number 13, Aubrey Solar, is going to sub out with Ella Nixon.
And it looks like Ella Nixon will be up to serve for the Barons.
You know, just a little fan theory here. You know, it is no surprise. Surprise is not the word that I'm looking for. I mean, we know Aubrey has been having an amazing night tonight, but I'm thinking whenever it gets to the serves, Ella comes out and just has that power behind it and just subs in. I don't know what I'm saying, Barons. I'm lost now. I forgot what I was on about.
The Barons are having a great night tonight. Seeing a lot of effort between all the girls.
Ella Nixon is going to try to dig that ball out of their side. And she's going to hit it, but it's just going to go far back instead of far forward.
That'll put the north side at 5, Barons at 6, closing the gap between us.
Number 5 from north side is going to serve it that run.
Kylie McCann with a great spike there.
Which is going to put the Barons at 7, Legends at 5.
Looks like a sub in Sela Gehrig and Vivian Irk. And number 7 for the Barons.
Lily Van Gessel.
Lily Van Gessel.
Caught me mid-yawn there, Emma. You know, if I really wanted to give you out, I'd tell the Barons at home that you were struggling just as much as I am to remember these names.
Little bit
did
there.
I say something? It's going to put the Barons at 8, Legends at 5. Lily Van Gessel is going to send it over. Nice bump. Spike, and they're just not going to get it over. Vivian Irk and
Evie Weber
are going to block it. I keep wanting to say Emily. It's not Emily, it's
no
Evie
Emily
Weber.
on the team.
Lily Van Gessel up for another serve. She's going to serve it. It's going to go over. Number 5 is going to save it. It's going to be a bump, bump, bump over. Nice. Evie Weber. Bump, set, spike. Spike from Evie Weber. And I think the set came from Autumn Klinker.
Looks like, yeah, I believe so. And looks like it will be out. So that will be a point for the north side, I think.
Which is going to put the Barons at 9-6. Number 13 from Northside.
Great serve from, save, I mean, by Lily Van Gessel. I love the effort I was seeing from the Barons, but they were not quite able to get that back over the net, so it was a point for Northside.
Very vocal from Northside on that one. I don't know what was so special about that one, but they were very proud of it.
Yeah, I definitely heard that.
You know, Northside is just not letting the Barons get away this set, or at least the beginning of the set.
Yeah, just like you're saying, anything can happen during these games, and they are really just pushing at the Barons now. Definitely not letting them get comfortable, because the score is Barons 9, Northside 8.
You know, that last one, I think I saw Vivian Irk get scared of that ball again. You know, the spike was there. Again, there could be something that I didn't see, but with that, an amazing point for the Barons. That was a nice spike from somebody.
Kylie McCann.
Kylie McCann. Thank you, Wyatt Nepper. So, Romeo, I know you're not on a mic, but what are you thinking about this game so far?
I think it's looking very good for the Barons. Obviously, this is the third set. They got to take this one home. They can win the game. Hopefully, this is the last set for the Barons.
I do agree with you, Romeo. This is a very nice game, and do hope that they could just secure this win nice and fast. Gonna be a bump, bump, bump over, spike-ish.
Lots of back and
Lily
forth between these two teams.
It's gonna be Lily Van Gessel bump, spike.
Northside with some great defense there, but the Barons do get the point.
It's gonna come back with a nice tip over.
Her height has definitely come advantage here with those tips.
If I were down there on Northside, I would be horrified to try and go up against her right up at that net.
Bump, bump, spike there for Northside, but the Barons keep it.
And
attempt at a spike by Vivian Irk.
Too far down. Emma, I do have a question for you. What is the difference in the jerseys? I think we can see it most from Northside right now. 23 does have a black and red jersey. Do we know what that's about?
Normally when a jersey's different, means that they're the libero for the team, which libero plays like all the different positions. Because normally when there's like different positions, front row, back row, outside and stuff, libero normally plays all the positions.
So very hard workers.
Definitely.
Number 7 from Northside. Sorry for that pause there. Another yawn from number 7 from Northside serving it, and it is going to be out, which is going to put the Barons at 12. Legends at 10. There on the screen for you Barons at home. Looks like number 6, Kylie McCann, if I'm correct, serving.
You are correct.
Nice save from
nice
Northside.
Set and spike, but not able to get it over the net.
Baron, that's going to put the Barons at 13, Legends at 10.
Kylie McCann up to serve again for the Barons. Great serve there, very solid. Nice tip over by Northside, but the Barons save it there. And Aubrey Stoller with a cannon of a spike there.
They are getting very excited about it. The student section here. It's going to put Barons at 14, Legends at
10.
Yes, yes.
Still a gap there, but Legends are definitely fighting back against the Barons.
We would always like to see the gap be as big as it can be. I mean, you know what would just be amazing is if our Barons got 25-0.
I mean, yeah, that would be pretty incredible. But tonight, these Legends are definitely showing their competitiveness.
Which is always, you know, just the best that you can do. Even if you're losing, just keep trying, keep going. Work harder than your enemy. Again, you may not be smart, you may be smarter than me, stronger than me, or faster than you, but I will work just as hard, if not harder than you, to stay on par and be, if not better. It's the way
Life
that I always
lessons with
look at
Tucker.
things.
Fist bump that, Tucker. Boom. A set and a spike from Northside. Ali Frudenberger getting that one. And Julie McBride with a nice spike there.
Could be
Lots of
another
back and
bump,
forth.
spike-ish bump from Northside.
And it looks like Vivian Irk was able to tip that one over a little bit, and Northside could not keep a hold of it.
You know, when Northside has the ball, I'm just not seeing the same level of aggression that I am from the Barons, because I'm seeing a lot of bumps over instead of a lot of bumps at spikes.
Definitely.
Like, maybe we'll see one right here. Yeah,
There's a bump there and a spike.
Bump over is what I like to call that one, because, you know, even though it's going over like a spike, it's just still kind of up in the air. Kind of just free for the Barons to catch that ball.
I think you're right there.
That's going to be 18-10 for the Barons. And, you know, the Barons just taking a nice 8-point lead there.
Kylie McCann up again to serve for our Barons. Could not quite get that one over. Hit right into the net.
11-18. Number 3 from the Legends. Sorry, she's got long hair. Could not see her number on the back of her jersey.
Looks like Kylie McCann subbed out for our number 5 for the Barons.
Which is, I'm not sure.
Totally can't remember her name.
And that is our bad. Everybody on that team is very special and works very hard.
It looks like number 3 is serving again for Northside. And a point for Northside there, putting the Legends at 12 and Barons 18. And
number 5 is going to be Haley Hughes. Haven't seen her too much on the court tonight. Glad to finally see her on there.
Love to see the new faces on there. Guess not new, but you know what I mean.
With that, that's going to be Barons 19, Legends 13. Very close for the Barons to get this final set. I think if they win 3 sets, doesn't the game just end there?
You are correct. Best out of 5.
Vivian Irk up for a serve, and it's going to be a little too powerful.
So that means it is Northside.
Northside's serve with 0 serving. Seen a lot of her serving tonight. Very nice serves from her. That's going to be a bump set spike.
Ooh, nice save by Northside.
Bump set. Kind of almost a spike over.
Attempt by Julia McBride, but not quite to get that over. Will hit it into the net.
That's going to be the Legends at 15, the Barons at 19. I wonder if we're going to see a comeback here and even go into a 4th set from the Northside.
They're definitely showing their competitiveness.
Going to be a bump set and a spike from Northside.
Ooh.
Barons are going to touch it though, which it would have been out. Oh, Barons
amazing
are going
save.
to send it over. Bump set, spike. It's going to be a nice save.
Sheila Garrett with a tip, and the Northside is not able to get that over the net.
That was a very nice run. I mean, you saw right there when Northside did hit that bump set spike. It was very powerful, very strong.
Yeah.
Almost cost the Barons the point.
I think if they did that more often, they will be able to close this gap.
Looks like they are going to take a break here with the final maybe 5 points.
Quite possibly.
Something around there.
Again, I love seeing the relationships and connection between our girls there as they are just in their huddle. I think it's great to see that. I think that's definitely, all of their relations have definitely shown throughout this game tonight. I love seeing that. What do you think, Tucker?
I love to see it too, whether it's a nice, friendly, you know, just pat on the back, or it is that clean, smooth dap up as you go onto the court. It is always good to see, you know, just your teammates giving each other, you know, just as much grace as they can, and just as much sportsmanship is the word that I was looking for right there. Finally found it. That's going to put me in a great, better mood Grammar is very hard, kids. Never forget that it's not you, it's the grammar.
Nice to know you know some vocabulary words.
Yes, yes. You know, in the wise words of Claire, even words like universal are very big words to use.
Looks like Ali Friedenberger will be going out, and Evie Weber will be joining us, along with Autumn Klinker and Julia McBride.
At the end of that timeout, wait, you did say all of them.
Yep.
I think.
Got my eyes peeled
Did
for
you
that.
say Lily Van Gessel?
No, I did not.
You did not say Lily Van Gessel. Straight to the races here with Northside spinning it back
Bump
over to
set
Lily Van
spike.
Gessel. Oh, the nice save. Number 0 putting in a lot of hard work out there, and they're just not going to get it past Sela Gehrig at that.
I saw the
Off the
force
net.
from that spike. If they were able to get that over the net, I think
That would have been a point.
yeah, Barons definitely would have had to dive for that one.
Here we go again with Autumn Klinker for a serve. Now, if I were to give my modest, humble opinion, I would think that this might be the last server of the game, just with Autumn Klinker straight.
Yes, she has shown some great serves this game, and hoping to keep her up there.
But that is going to be out, and I was wrong.
Maybe I am jinxing it.
That's going to be Legends at, I swear they were at 15 5 seconds ago.
Thought so too. I think
I thought
Legends
that
should
would've
be at
given a
16.
point. They should be at 16, unless it was just
There
like,
we go. Legends at
there we
16
go.
and Barons at 21.
It's going to be a bump set spike for the Barons, and Northside's just not going to get it over. It's going to put the Barons at 22. Legends at 16, as you see on the board there.
Looks like Ella Nixon is in.
Again, that's,
Seen some great serves from her too, though.
You are seeing my theory, though, that as soon as, there is like a certain order of the way that they want to have servers go out there. Ella Nixon's just not going to make it over this time. That is all right. That's going to put the Legends at 17, Barons at 22. That's going to be number 5. Number 5. They all have really long hair, making our job as hard as it can be. Number 5 is going to serve it.
Just got it over the net there.
I think that's called a let ball, something like that.
Not totally sure, but that sounds right.
I don't know. I'm thinking tennis probably. Why? No, he knows a lot about tennis. Barons 23, Legends 17. Down to the final 2 for the Barons.
It looks
Final
like
8
Lily
for the
Van
Legends.
Gessel is serving for the Barons. Solid serve there.
It's going to be number 0. Bump, set, spike by
Spiking?
number
Oh, another set over there.
7. Bump, set, spike from
Evie Weber.
Evie Weber. I almost said Evie this time. I'm getting closer every time. Oh, that's going to be a powerful spike from Northside. But
Back over to Northside, though.
Barons are just so ready for it all the time.
Just like we were talking about earlier, that switch between their offense and defense, they're able to change that so fast, which is just getting them these points. And puts the, looks like Legends got the point on that, so Legends 18 and Barons 23.
Yes, kudos to the switching between offense and defense, but we still are seeing some, some of that defensive power coming into the offense. That's going to be number 13 for Northside serving over. Ella Nixon's going to bump.
Great save by
Another bump from
Klinker.
Autumn, and it's just not going to make it over from Evie Weber.
Looks like the Legends are closing the gap,
They
but only
are.
2 more points for the Barons to be able to win this 3rd set and take the victory.
13 serving again. Ella Nixon's going to save it. Autumn Klinker's going to set it, and Kelly McCann is going to
Autumn
Spike
Klinker with a
over.
nice save. Evie Weber with the spike.
nice save from Northside. Going to send it back over. This is exactly what I want to see, especially as we get close to the end. These teams are just pushing and pushing. I mean, these are some of the longest little matches we've had since the beginning of the game.
Looks like we have some more sub-ins.
Looks like Sela Gehrig is going to
Ali
be serving.
Friedenberger for Evie Weber.
No, that's Ali Friedenberger. You're right.
And Julia McBride for Aubrey Stoller, I believe.
And that's going to be game for the Barons. They're just going to sit it down on the floor. They're going to say, good game, good game, good game, good game.
Good
I remember
game.
doing that in soccer as a kid.
I remember doing that in softball when
And then
I was
you know
young.
what my favorite part was? Getting the snacks afterwards.
Of course you loved those.
Is there something you'd like to say, Emma?
Nope.
That's what I thought. Scaredy
Just that
cat.
the Barons had a great game today. I loved all of the competitiveness and heat that we saw on this court tonight. It was very
Me
interesting to
too.
watch.
I mean, as you heard me say, I got exactly what I wanted from this game, especially towards the end. It's just the energy staying the same, if not spiking towards the end. With that, that is going to be a Baron win of 3 sets to 0 from Northside. And again, with that, that is going to be the end of this game, and we're going to let you Barons go to bed with hopefully a great, well-deserved night of rest. That is going to be all from us at BTV. I've been Tucker Brown.
And I've been Emma Books.
Special shout out to White Nepper and Romeo. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.